Oh, the store. A wonderful place supplying everything you could ever need. Seriously, everything. Can someone explain to me why my Walmart has an internet cafe right next to a dog groomer, right next to a Dunkin' Donuts? We don't need all of that. Anyways, what if you didn't want to go to some big corporation and spend $80 on a new lamp? What if you wanted to be environmentally friendly and a little cheap and shopped secondhand? Well, there's no better place than online marketplaces, except for, physical marketplaces. Those are probably better. Imagine a digital store with everyone's junk right at your fingertips. And not only could you buy people's junk, you could sell your own. Now, for the buying experience, I've actually had a great time. People are usually responsive and kind. It's when you attempt to become a seller on the platform that your faith in humanity completely evaporates. Because for every good experience you have with a buyer, there are at least 20 absolute idiots! My first problematic item was a portable DVD player. I didn't have a charger for it, so I listed it for just $10. I explicitly wrote in the description, no charger, capital letters, bold, obvious, and yet for over 20 people, reading was just optional. Does it come with a charger? Was asked more times than I can count. Multiple people, I got so close to a sale for them, just for them to go, never mind, and then they scurry off. What the fuck? Next up, I tried selling a broken electric scooter. I break a lot of things, what can I say? This is a multi-$100 scooter, but it had water damage, so I listed it for just $30. I want it gone, I want it out of my house. Very simple. And quickly people started flooding my messages. Eventually a guy actually pulled through and was like, hey, can you meet me up at this nearby Walmart? I arrived, and then his messages stopped. I called him, he asked me to drive to another location 30 minutes away. I was like, man, I'm not doing that. And then he proceeded to call and message me for the rest of the day, just being like, hello? Hello? I do not think that he was well, but, I dodged a bullet, probably, actually. The final marketplace debacle was a lunchbox. A lunchbox! I listed it for free just to get rid of it, because I don't want it to go to a donation store and then they sell it for $5. Just someone take it, please. He texted me saying he'll get it tomorrow, and I'm like, okay, I'll just leave it on my porch because I've got work. But he never shows up, so I bring it back inside because I don't want it to sit out overnight and get bugs all over it, because bugs come out at night. The next day, he doesn't tell me, explicitly when he's going to be there, and so I'm not there whenever he shows up. I left at 11 to 2 p.m. I'm not there. He texts me, he's like, where is it? I was like, dude, I'm not there. Coordinate with me so I can set it out next time. Same song and dance happens. He shows up unannounced and asks where it is. He still hasn't picked it up, man. It's been a week, and now he's just like, man, fuck you. I don't even want it. Dude. And apparently some of my friends, they slept over one night, and they left at, the time that guy showed up, and that he showed up in, a white van. They were like, oh my god, dude, this guy is such white trash. You need to get out of that house ASAP. He might try and murder you. So again, dude, people are crazy on Marketplace. Buying on eBay is great. I have a second channel, it's a tech channel, so I buy a lot of used Apple products, and sometimes they arrive broken or mislabels, but all of the sellers have been very quick to offer refunds. There's been absolutely nothing but kindness. Selling, however, is once again where the problems arise. I put some old locked iPhones up for cheap auction, figuring whatever they sold for was fine, whatever, let's get them out of here. During the auction, one person hassled me asking for the password, again, not reading the description, and forced me to reset the whole auction for another 7 days. Once they finally sold, the buyers tried to abuse an eBay loophole to get them entirely for free. And after a lengthy, stressful battle with credit card companies and eBay disputes, I won and kept my $25. But I don't ever want to sell there again, man. It's miserable. Okay, so what if I don't want any physical products? What if I want a service? Well, you've got Fiverr. Fiverr, everyone's heard of Fiverr, right? With 2 channels, my editing workload gets a little crazy. Recording myself talking is the easy part, so I figured how about I just offload my editing work to a professional on Fiverr. Fiverr's something that I've always wanted to use, so I figured, what, let's check it out, right? This guy took 3 days on a 1-day delivery and returned the worst color graded most outdated meme-filled video I've ever seen. I figured this was just some sort of miscommunication, so I gave him an extension, even though he was already 2 days late. A few days later, I got a better video. It was still badly color graded and kind of mediocre, but the memes were removed. It was more of a decent video in line with what I expected. Except only 4 out of the 13 minutes were edited. The rest was completely blank. He claimed that he was going to finish it, but there was a time restriction, which he set for himself! So, I'm zen now. I'm like, man, you can just finish it. Take your time. I don't even, it's chill. We're chilling. We're cool. We're chilling. We're cool. And then he just straight up ghosted me. So, I eventually got a refund from him because he never responded. And Fiverr stepped in, but they refunded me in Fiverr credits. And I was like, what the hell am I going to spend Fiverr credits on? So, I spent it on some random guy to make a song for me. And, it's kind of my experience with online marketplaces. They've not really been good. Whenever I buy stuff, really good. Really good. I like buying stuff. I love spending money. So good. If you're going to sell, you need to, go join the Army for some training. They should have, there should be the different segments of the Army. There's the Navy, the Air Force, and the online marketplace sellers, because, good God, to sell things online, you gotta be a soldier. You gotta be a soldier. Anyways, yeah, here's the song. See you guys next time. Bye.
Find a way to help yourself. Go ahead and help the other.